Hey everyone, welcome back to Higher Hut. Are you ready for an awesome adventure? Today we're going to become history detectives and unlock some super cool secrets from the past. And guess what? All of these amazing things happened on the very same day, October 27th. Isn't that wild? We're going to find out about giant metal arches, super fast underground trains, and even some really important papers that helped build a whole country. It's going to be so much fun discovering these hidden stories together. Get ready to discover some awesome secrets from history that all happened on October 27th. I have my explorer hat on and my magnifying glass is ready to go. We're going to travel back in time to see some of the most incredible moments you can imagine. From presidents with surprising hobbies to cities that started from a simple idea, October 27th is packed with amazing stories just waiting for us to find them. I can't wait to see what we uncover. Are you excited? I know I am. Okay team, is everyone buckled up? Our special Higher Hut time machine is all powered up and ready for launch. Let's jump into our time machine and see what cool things we can find. We're going to press the big red button, spin the dials, and whoosh! We'll be flying through the years to our first stop. Get ready for an epic journey through history. First stop, a brand new way to travel that changed the city forever. Let's go. Whoa, look where we are. It's New York City, way back in 1904. And something super exciting is happening today, on October 27th. They are opening the very first part of the New York City subway. Can you imagine a world without subways? Before today, people had to walk or ride in slow, horse-drawn carriages on crowded, bumpy streets. It took a really long time to get anywhere in the big city. But this new invention, this underground train, was about to change everything for millions of people. It was like a magic tunnel that could zoom you from one part of the city to another in just minutes. Everyone was so excited. People lined up for hours just to get a chance to ride on this amazing new machine. The first subway ride was a huge event, like the biggest party in the whole city. The trains were shiny and new, and they moved so fast underground. It was a brand new kind of adventure. This wasn't just a big deal for New York. It was a big deal for the whole world. It showed other big cities that you could build transportation underneath the ground, which was a mind-blowing idea back then. It helped the city grow bigger and taller because people could live farther away and still get to their jobs easily. Think about how cool that is. The subway became the heartbeat of New York City, moving people around day and night. It's like the city's own secret network of tunnels, and it all started right here, on this very day. The subway helped make New York the bustling, exciting place it is today. So every time you see a subway, you can remember that the very first one in New York City opened on October 27th, starting a whole new way for people to explore their world. How awesome is that? Okay, time machine, let's go to our next stop. We're staying in the past, but we're visiting someone very special. It's October 27th, and it's the birthday of Theodore Roosevelt. He was the 26th President of the United States, and he was one of the most adventurous presidents ever. He wasn't just a leader who sat in an office. He was an explorer, a cowboy, and a huge nature lover. He loved the outdoors so much that he wanted to make sure there were beautiful wild places for kids like us to enjoy forever. He was a super important president because of that. Here's a really fun fact about Theodore Roosevelt. He's the reason we have teddy bears. Isn't that so cool? The story goes that he was on a hunting trip and refused to harm a bear cub. A toy maker heard the story and was so inspired that he created a stuffed bear and named it Teddy's Bear after the president. The name stuck, and now we have teddy bears all over the world, all thanks to a kind moment from President Roosevelt. It shows he had a big heart for animals, big and small. Beyond the teddy bear story, President Roosevelt did so many important things. He helped create our national parks, which are like giant protected playgrounds for nature. Places like the Grand Canyon were protected because of him. He believed in being strong and fair, and he worked hard to make the country a better place for everyone. So on his birthday, October 27th, we can remember him as the adventurous, nature-loving president who gave us our national parks and our cuddly teddy bears. Happy birthday, Teddy! Alright, history explorers, let's set the time machine dials way back. We're going to October 27th, 1787. This is a really important time in American history. The United States was a brand new country, and they were trying to figure out the best way to run it. On this day, the very first of a series of special essays was published in a newspaper. These essays were called the Federalist Papers. That might sound like a big, grown-up name, But what they were is actually pretty simple to understand. They were like a collection of super persuasive letters written to the American people. Imagine you and your friends are trying to create the rules for a brand new club. You want the rules to be fair and make the club fun for everyone. Well, that's what the Federalist Papers were trying to do for the whole country. Three very smart guys, Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay, wrote these essays. They wanted to explain to everyone why the new set of rules for the country, called the Constitution, was a really good idea. They explained how it would create a government that was strong but also protected everyone's freedom. These papers are a huge deal because they helped convince people to agree to the Constitution, which is the rulebook the United States still uses today. It's like the ultimate instruction manual for a country. The Federalist Papers broke down all the big ideas into smaller pieces so people could understand them. They talked about why it's important to have a president, a Congress, and courts, and how they all work together to make sure no one person has too much power. So, the first of these super important papers came out on October 27th, helping to build the foundation of America. Let's hop back in our time machine for another incredible October 27th moment. This time we're landing in the year 1682. Whoa, that's a long time ago. On this day, a man named William Penn arrived in America and officially founded a brand new city. He named it Philadelphia. That name comes from two Greek words that mean brotherly love. William Penn wanted to create a special place where people from all different backgrounds and beliefs could live together peacefully, like one big happy family. It was a really beautiful idea for a city. This wasn't just any city. Philadelphia became super important, really fast. Because of William Penn's ideas about freedom and fairness, lots of people wanted to move there. It grew and grew, becoming one of the biggest and most important cities in all of the American colonies. It was a place where new ideas were shared and big plans were made. It was like the main meeting spot for all the leaders who were dreaming of creating a new country. It was the place to be if you had a big idea. In fact, Philadelphia is so important that it's where both the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution were written and signed. That's right, two of America's most important documents were created in the city that William Penn founded on October 27th. The famous Liberty Bell is there too. So, the city of brotherly love really did become the birthplace of the United States. It all started with William Penn's dream of a peaceful city, making this October 27th a very important day in history. Okay team, for our last stop, let's zoom forward in time. We're landing in St. Louis, Missouri on October 27th, 1965. And look up. Wow! On this day, workers put the final amazing piece into place on that giant shiny structure. That is the Gateway Arch. Isn't it incredible? It's a huge towering arch made of stainless steel that gleams in the sun. It's taller than the Statue of Liberty and the Washington Monument. For a long time, it was the tallest monument in the whole country. It's so big you can see it from miles and miles away. So, what is this giant arch for? It's a monument that celebrates the westward expansion of the United States. That's a fancy way of saying it honors the brave pioneers who traveled from the east into the new unexplored parts of America. St. Louis was known as the gateway to the west because it was the starting point for so many of those incredible journeys. The arch is like a giant doorway, symbolizing that spirit of adventure and discovery. It's a reminder of all the families who packed up their wagons and headed out to build new lives. The coolest part? You can actually go inside it. There's a special tiny tram system, like a little elevator train, that takes you all the way to the very top. From up there, you can look out of small windows and see the entire city of St. Louis and the mighty Mississippi River. It's an amazing view. The completion of this incredible landmark on October 27 gave America one of its most famous and coolest looking symbols of adventure. It's a perfect final stop on our history adventure. Wow, what an amazing trip through time! From the speedy subways of New York to the giant Gateway Arch in St. Louis, we discovered so many awesome secrets from October 27th. We celebrated a president's birthday, learned about the super important Federalist Papers, and even saw the founding of the city of brotherly love. History is filled with so many incredible stories, and it was so much fun exploring them with all of you today. I feel like we're official history detectives now. Thanks for traveling through history with me. I had the best time, and I hope you did too. Every day of the year has its own hidden stories just waiting for us to find them. Which October 27th secret was your favorite? Was it the choo-choo of the subway, the story of the teddy bear, or maybe the shiny tall arch? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading what you guys think, and maybe we can explore your favorite topics in a future video adventure. That's all the time we have for today, History Explorers. It was an awesome adventure. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you had fun, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next journey. We have so many more cool things to explore and discover together. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for another awesome adventure right here on Higher Hut. Bye, everyone.